Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Hits and Picks, Season 2, Week 9. Boys, how we doing?
I pulled a quad, I think. I really think I pulled a quad dancing at your wedding. I'm not even going to lie.
Dude, I don't know if at one point, like, something tightened up, but right under my ass cheek for, like, a half hour, it was so tight, and I was like, I think I pulled something.
Your glute?
I felt the same way, yeah.
Is
I
that
felt
your
the same
glute?
way.
Sounds right.
Would you know?
Sure.
Where, right under your
Right
butt
under
cheek?
my butt cheek.
Probably your hamstring.
Hammy.
I don't know. For like 30 minutes, it
Your
didn't feel
hamstring
good, and then
runs
it went
the
away.
entire length of the back of your knee up to your butt.
Maybe it's
Says who?
just a cramp.
Just tearing it up too hard.
We should stretch you out on the dance
Yeah,
floor.
we should have. Welcome, SCHWARF.
Welcome, SCHWARF.
Welcome,
Thanks,
SCHWARF.
guys. I'm back sooner than I thought.
Yeah,
You're
baby.
back.
Welcome back, dude. We're very, very pleased to have you. Even though I'm nervous for this episode because Melvin's on like 7 right now.
You're over there drinking slurp juice. I don't even want to hear it.
What the fuck?
Taking a 50 pot.
Whatever.
Take a
dude.
half pot.
Dude, I'm off that
Go ahead.
sizz. I'm off that dessert,
Go ahead.
boy.
Replenish your health.
What up?
No, the bone. Actually, I have a bone to
You
pick.
just want to do it now?
Please.
I mean, we might as well.
Go ahead.
I mean, he's going to listen to this bright and early
Oh,
on
it's
Saturday
Nick.
morning.
Oh, shit.
um,
Shit.
Shout out Nick, 8-2.
How's that a
Right?
bone to pick?
I'm very proud of him. You know, being that I'm the best gambler on the show, statistically speaking. Please check the stats.
We'll get to it.
We will get to it. Brady really wants to say something, but stats don't lie. Thank you.
Great week, Brady.
But then again, it's only fitting, and you guys, surprisingly, Brady really had a tough time understanding this, and I mean, not surprised. But being
Tweet
that
was bad.
being that my competition is really high, it's not surprising that Nick did well.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
I said it was going to remain untold, but the bone to pick has to do with the fact that I am not about $400 richer because of Nick.
Oh.
So shout out
okay.
Nick, shout out Ole Miss, plus 2.5.
I mean,
You ruined
they got
the big
railroaded.
hitter.
They got
They got
railroaded.
Yeah.
Rocked.
Like,
So-
absolutely railroaded.
Dude, there was a point. So when we were getting ready for my wedding, since there are so many of us in the wedding, we're like, let's just do everyone pick one game and do a groomsman money line parlay.
Well, yeah, you had a whole football team. by
Yeah,
the
we
way,
did.
Just saying.
Everyone started laughing when you walked out.
What?
There were so many of you.
It just kept going. People just started chuckling
yeah.
in the crowd.
Was this what Nick was talking about when he said he had an 11-teamer in Ole Miss? He had Ole Miss there as well.
Yes.
He was mad about that.
So
I was just giving him a hard time. about Ole
obviously,
Miss,
all
but-
night I really didn't pay attention. So once I heard about Ole Miss, I was like, motherfucker. I think that's what he picked in this 11-team parlay too. So I went and looked. We lost one more, thank God.
9 out of 11
We
hit.
hit 9 out of 11 money line parlay.
Oh my god!
Did you have
that's
any?
incredible.
Did you have any rules with it though? Like, could it not be higher?
We
than-
tried, no, not really. It was like, I think we put $10 on it, and it would have paid. Mine would have paid like 400, I think,
Oh,
something
okay.
like that.
So it was
Still
like,
would have been nice,
It's fire.
obviously.
Yeah.
But Texas lost too. I think Jock picked Texas.
okay.
So those were the two that lost. But if I was going to lose the big hitter parlay and that 11-teamer because of Ole Miss, that would have been tragic.
That's your family now. You can't.
I know. I can't say anything. Shout out Nick.
Yeah.
Why-
I'm not actually mad at Nick because the big hit is hard. We haven't hit one yet, but it's just really funny that he
It's the
goes
guest
he
picker
goes
that did
8-2,
And
has the best week of all the guest pickers, and then that's the reason
Yeah.
that we lost the
Yeah.
big hitter.
That's-
So
Yeah.
that's
I'm not
trash.
actually mad, but like
Why?
it's just funny
Why
to
does
pick it.
why does that feel like the swing big hitter though? Like I feel like if that one would have hit, we would have got maybe one or two more. Now I don't think we'll get one just because that one
Have
felt
some
like
faith.
it was the one.
see, I feel like we're going to get one now.
I hope.
I really do. I feel like we're going to get one now.
Good.
So I think maybe this week.
Let's ride.
I don't have a lock yet.
Let's
Or
fucking
if you
ride.
got a lock. You got a lock of the week. Hold it to yourself for now. Do you
I
have
have,
one?
I
now?
have an interesting lock for the week.
Oh boy.
Is it college football?
It is.
Okay, that's
Oh,
fine.
boy.
That's fine.
He's
I
trying
like
to start a
interesting.
Is it a
war.
player prop?
I know what
It
he's
is
picking.
not a player
He's
prop.
trying to start
Okay.
a fucking war on this side of the table.
Oh,
but
boy.
we'll
Might be.
get there.
I can tell.
We'll get there.
Is it fucking North Carolina?
It's not. It's not. You guys will know why it's so interesting when I say
It's
it.
Okay.
even worse.
All right.
There we go.
Okay, I'm ready now.
All right.
All right. Do we have to speak on our teams for that long? Honestly, we all suck.
Yeah.
WVU sucks.
Yeah, we're
Pitt
bad.
Sucks.
Yeah, we're awful, but I told the boys early this week, at least put 5 units on WVU money line, if not more. If not
We
more.
suck, but put at least 5
Put
units
5
on
units
If
on
not
it.
more, I'm telling you, just do it. We are the most wishy-washy back and forth team I've ever seen. Like
No, it's just home and away. It's not even wishy-washy. It's literally just like you guys forget how to play football when you go on the road.
where's the game this week?
home? That's what I'm saying. I'm all on.
5 units.
What's the line?
7.5.
7.5.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
Why is it not bigger? That's my
Exactly.
question.
Yeah,
It's fishy.
it's very fishy.
it is fishy.
Yeah.
They're playing at home. It's close.
No, dude, I feel like Pat McAfee put bulletin board material in the locker room this week saying that WVU is the most disappointing team in college football.
Mhm.
They've been trusting the climb for 4 or 5 years, and there's no reason by now they shouldn't be competing for Big 12 championships.
Yeah.
That's bulletin board material. 5 units, maybe 10, depending on how much money you have.
So basically, he said, "Fuck the climb."
100%.
Yeah.
He said, "Let's chop the climb."
Climb's
I'm
about
with him.
over.
Yeah, I'm not going to disagree with you at this point. I want to win. So
We didn't make it halfway up the mountain.
no, dude. Some could argue we didn't even make it a third up the mountain.
Yeah.
Our best year was a COVID year, and that year didn't count.
True.
No.
Yeah. So Pitt sucks. Nothing's good about him besides their running back. He's third in the country in yards.
320 yards in one game, dog.
Never forget.
Never
Hashtag
fucking
never
forget,
forget.
dude.
But that's really all I got about them too. Do you want to talk about who they beat? UNLV.
UNLV. I don't think it's possible. I really thought that this was going to be a week where they were going to like show improvement, and they just didn't. They just
What was the final even?
44-21. But like it wasn't like
So they
a.
didn't even cover.
So I'm starting to get a little concerned. I think part of it also is just
You're just now getting
Quarterback
concerned
is
about
just
Notre
not-
Dame.
well, no, because I feel like a lot of the fixes are. I never thought it was the defense's fault. I never thought it was. I just think that their offense
If you haven't
isn't
fixed
good.
anything yet, you ain't fixing anything.
No,
this year.
I just this year's going to come down
Great
to 8-4.
point,
or
Tyler.
something.
Console.
I mean, it's a fact. Yeah,
I know.
It's
I was,
I'm
just-
console.
Yeah.
I'm
Console?
console.
Yeah.
Console.
I'll
It's
yeah.
so
never.
much
I'll
better
never
after you
console.
console.
I'll never console. Sorry.
I mean, it's not NFL yet, so like you can put something else up. I don't have to deal with this the entire fucking episode, dude. My life's already getting ruined. One chance, one fucking
And then
day
he
at a
just
time.
pours on to
One
it.
day at a time. Everything comes out. All my timeline is this fucking guy.
How is it every single week there's something new?
Dude, everybody's so obsessed, and it's fucking
you can't
crazy.
come out and just say I don't get jet lagged. I was doing high knees and working on my legs and everything else, making sure I'm ready to rock on an 8-hour plane ride.
That
dude.
video today, the one I think you sent of him just on the plane, just edited,
He
just
just
saying,
stand
"Let's
up, just
ride."
going, let's ride. Broncos country, let's ride.
Did you guys see his quote where he was coming out and saying in an interview that he has gotten his body down to a science to where he's only having 2 bowel movements a week?
did
No,
see this.
I did
He-
not see that.
He seriously said that in an interview.
How did that
And-
slip through the cracks?
There's like
That's not even
2
believable.
before like 8:30.
yeah,
Wait,
Every
what?
morning.
That's not healthy.
Yeah, no, he did say this. You are right.
You every morning?
It's so funny. He said that he was capable of having his body not create any waste at all.
That can't be healthy.
No,
I
No,
feel like
it's
that
not.
can't be healthy.
that
Well,
also
dude.
can't be true. I think he's
Yeah.
bullshit.
How do you guys know you don't have Wolverine blood? He's got Wolverine blood. You guys don't know what's going on. You guys are humans, man. He's a Wolverine.
Like he does all this to himself.
100%. 100%. And to be honest with you, I'm over it, dude. I'm over it.
but,
I
like-
can't take it anymore.
I
but
am
you have to be
surprised.
extra pissed because where was all this weird shit when he was in Seattle?
Thank you. I
Where was
agreed.
it?
Agreed.
He came to Denver and became a weirdo.
That was the
Yeah.
point I was going to bring up later, and I'm happy you brought it up now. None of this stuff happened when he was in Seattle. Literally none.
You wish you were locking in again?
Dude, I would do anything to have fucking Drew Lock rapping Young Jeezy on the sideline right now. Anything.
That's sad too.
At least Drew was fun to watch because you knew he could make some crazy throw downfield and then he throws a pick the next play.
Yeah.
You get all excited and then he throws a pick and then he goes on the sideline. He's just like, putting on for my city, on. And like, but dude, he does own Justin
We
Herbert,
don't need you to get riled up yet.
Yeah, okay.
I'm sorry for doing that to you.
I honestly do feel bad.
I don't. I think it's literally hilarious. They paid $230 million for him, and he's out here saying he doesn't get jet lagged.
Well,
I
I
feel
mean-
bad for Jake.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not pretending though that he's like not going to turn it around though.
It's
Like
Hackett's fault.
I'm not
Don't
one
give
of
up yet.
I'm not one of those psycho people that think like he's just never going to be good. Again.
Hackett is
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah, boot his ass. I'm ready.
Yeah.
All right, Ty, records. I'm ready to.
Yeah, let's do it.
records, baby. Oh, did you have a frog in your throat?
I did.
Ribbit.
At least it didn't fucking crack.
Yeah, that's true. What's worse, a frog or Kraken?
Cracking.
Oh,
Yeah.
crack for sure.
Yeah, I agree.
It
It's the most
happens to me all
embarrassing thing in
time
the
on here.
world.
All the time.
Fuck
Yeah.
the Kraken.
Yes, I agree.
Go Pens.
All
They
right.
suck.
5-5 standings. Jake, you are not in last. I remain in last.
Oh wow. Okay.
35-44. You are God. You have a lot of pushes. Is this correct? Do you have
Yeah.
your 5-5 record?
36-40.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
have. Okay.
I know. I noticed that too. I was
That's
like,
Yeah.
weird.
I feel like there should be way more games on here.
Brady. Great fucking week.
Thanks,
buddy.
man.
40-37.
What'd-
Brady.
what'd
in
you end up
second.
going?
7-3. I was 5-0 in college.
And then Melvin 42-35. So he went from what? I think it was a 4 game lead
Oh,
last
yeah.
week to 2 now, I think.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So-
I'm on your tail.
I don't care. Check the stats. Still in first. Are you in first?
No, I will be.
Check me next week. Then.
I will be in first again.
Check me next week then.
after this.
Oh, I
Next
don't
week.
know. I got a hole to dig out of.
Ty,
Like
that-
last year, it was me and you battling all year, and like now
Yeah.
it's like
Ty, that's why ads, dude. You just got to keep doubling down. 15 ads. 15
Like,
ads a week.
I don't even think my overall record's it's not good.
Yeah, my-
Okay, I'm 55-65, 45.83%. So that's not
Yeah.
very good either.
I'm 56-67, 45.5. Yeah.
yeah.
not good.
So
That's why I keep doubling down.
I haven't added mine up, but I'm like right at 50%. I'm pretty sure overall.
I am.
Yeah. Why don't you tell us, Melv? Where are you at, brother?
Melv, I feel like you're having a great year.
I am 55% and 53%.
Nice. That's very good.
Wonder what it is added up.
That's like
What?
a scratch.
Wait, you're 55.
Gambler.
was-
55
good.
55% in the 5-5 and 53% overall.
And that's
Pretty good.
college and NFL.
Mhm.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Check the stats. Check the stats. Thank you.
But all right, we just want
After
to hop
this week,
into
when I
it.
go
It's
0-10.
fucking ride, dude.
We ready to just hop into college?
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right. NFL stinks again this week.
Yeah, it does.
It was. I think it was tougher to pick games this week. More tough this week than last week.
This week
Bad.
is tough because teams are getting more respect than they normally
Yeah.
did because they're actually good.
All right. Well, we will start with college. Or hold on. Let's determine the order. If I still have it. I might not have it anymore, actually.
It's all right.
Or no, it's right here. Jake, you will be first.
Sounds great.
So then we will go to SCHWARF. And then we will go to me, to Melvin, to Brady. Yeah. So it's like a pinball. Okay?
Yeah.
So we'll do it that way.
You ready, Schwarf?
Bing
Let's fucking go,
bong.
dude.
I'm ready.
Let's
we
fucking
riding.
go. Big week.
Where are we at?
Big week.
Hold on.
Comeback start now.
Okay,
I'm
yes,
going on a
yes.
run in fantasy, running gambling. It's fucking go time. November is around the corner, and this is when I'm gonna fucking shine, dude.
All right.
Shine.
First game, number 2, Ohio State at number 13, Penn State. Ohio State's minus 15.5. Over under is 61. I don't know. I need to start looking at the college football. Or no, it doesn't come out till next week.
Yeah.
My mistake. Okay, yeah.
I
Jake.
just feel like historically this game's always relatively close. I'm gonna take Penn State in the points at home plus 15.5. I feel like I think Penn State's beat them in the last like 5 or 6 years, but even so, I think there was a couple single digit games and then like 11, 12, 13
I think
games.
they beat them when Saquon was there.
Yeah.
It was a
It
Saturday
wasn't at
night
Ohio
game.
State.
It was
wasn't-
at Penn State as a whiteout.
probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm going to take Penn State in the points just on solely history.
Okay.
What I see here is Big Ten football. And you know what
Okay.
happens in Big Ten
No one
football?
scores.
They don't score
Yeah,
points.
Yeah.
Every time I do that, it bites me in the ass.
I'm not you, so I'm taking under
True.
61.
That's
right,
true.
Schwarf.
Under 61.
That's you tell him, Schwarf. You're your own man.
I like the bet. It just never hits for
I'm
me.
40. I'm a man.
I'm 40.
I'm 40. What are we looking at?
What year did?
Yeah, 2016. Fuck, I'm good. I'm good at this.
2018.
And
2018.
Or wait, no,
No,
Ohio
no.
State rallied. So it was
Oh, okay.
2016.
Yep.
Saquon was definitely there.
Those are just upsets we're looking at right there.
I'm
Yeah.
good at what I do. All right, Ty, you gonna pick or
Go to
what?
Wikipedia.
God.
Uh-oh, he's rattled on it. The first game you're rattled
I'm in my
already?
own head this year anymore. Give me Ohio State minus 15 and a half.
Don't overthink it, Ty.
Give me Ohio State. After watching Penn State play Michigan, they made me think they're the biggest frauds ever. Like, Michigan pushed them all around the field.
But
And I don't think Ohio State will do any different, honestly. Like, if I was Ohio State, I would line up and run the ball down their fucking throat.
what have we
is
said
what I
all
would
year,
do.
though, Ty? Michigan is back.
They
Ohio
are.
State hasn't played
Michigan
anybody.
is back. Ohio State has not played anyone.
I'm not saying Ohio State won't win, but 15 and a half, it's a lot. I'm just saying, just justifying my pick.
I'm sure it's going to be a whiteout.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
It's
They
not?
only do one white out a year.
Really?
They used it on Minnesota.
What a waste.
Yeah.
I only have like one thing to say. You did say that Ohio State hasn't played anybody, but neither has Michigan. So we'll find out this week a lot.
Well,
Michigan
they've played
played
at
Penn
least
State.
Penn State.
But I'm saying I said we'll find out this week a lot once Ohio State plays them.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. I
yeah,
agree.
for sure.
I'm with you.
So
But-
yeah, I'm just gonna roll with Ohio State. It's just tough to bet against them. Honestly, it is. So that's my pick.
I'm also riding with Ohio State minus 15 and a half. I don't think Penn State. I mean, yeah, they came out last week and looked good against Minnesota, but Ohio State is
White
not
out.
Minnesota.
That's why white out.
Looks like I'm making
I'm
up
sure
games
we'll do it again
week.
this week too.
It's just a little too many points for me. I'm going to go the over 61.
We're
Damn.
splitting.
We're
Everyone's
all
got
going
different
against each other
picks.
this week. It's going to be a war out here. Fucking bloodbath.
Who'd you pick?
Brady's
Penn State.
just going opposite me.
Maybe.
I mean, credit
You
to
did Ohio State.
Schwartz because it's just
I
as
thought about
hard
the
to pick
over.
an under in an Ohio State game as it is to like pick them,
I
like
mean-
pick Penn State.
I mean, they
I
put
think.
up 54
Agreed.
last week over on Iowa, who has held teams in
Yeah.
check all year.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Don't worry about it.
I ain't worried.
Don't worry about
you
it.
shouldn't be scared. Don't
We
be
out
scared.
here, Schwarf.
That's what scares me is because I can see where you're right, where it's going to be one of them vintage fucking Big Ten games.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's like that, then I don't think Ohio State covers. I mean, kind of like
Right,
the,
the le-
Notre,
the less-
almost
the less
like
points
the Notre
there
Dame
are.
game.
The less
Yeah.
the less points there are, the less likely they are to
Yeah.
cover 15 and a half
Yeah, I
points.
agree.
I just think Ohio State's at a much different point now.
Offensively,
From the Notre Dame
maybe.
game, like they're clicking on
I
everything.
kind of see it being like the Notre Dame game where Ohio State or Penn State's gonna try to slow it down, limit possessions. Dude, I mean they're kind of similar teams almost. They can't
The crazy thing
throw the
about
ball.
Ohio State is
Clifford sucks.
they
Better
lost
than
the best
Pinecone.
receiver in college football, and they still got two crazy
They're
wideouts.
unbelievable.
Ohio State, did you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
Jigba, yeah.
yeah. And Harrison's an
I'm
absolute.
so
Oh,
glad
yeah.
you finally said his
I
name
did it on
right.
purpose. I wanted to bring it up.
So glad you said it
I
right.
mean, Sean Clifford is the Perry Ellis of college football.
yes.
It seems that
Yeah,
way.
oh,
Better
yeah.
than- he's better than Pinecone.
Perry Ellis played for
Dude,
8
Clifford?
years.
Yeah.
Sean Clifford's been at Penn State for, I think, 15 and a half
it's-
years.
Yeah. Yeah. Feels that way. All right. Second game, number 9, Oklahoma State at number 22, Kansas State. Kansas State's minus 1.5. Over under is 55.5.
So I got 2 plays for this game, but for the
Give me the 5
for
and
the
5
5
pick.
and 5, I went back and forth, but I think for me, the safe out of the two is I'm going to take over 55 and a
I
half.
like that pick.
I think Kansas State can score points. Oklahoma State can score points. Oklahoma State doesn't have a defense. If Oklahoma State's going to win this game, it has to be a shootout. And I think the rally last week gives me confidence in them that they're able to put points up at least. So, yeah, over 55 and a half.
I'm actually going to I'm gonna ride that. I don't know a whole lot about what's going on in this game. I did see a tweet earlier today that listed some of Kansas State's injuries. They had a 5-6 man list of guys that were still limited in practice or day to day. So if Oklahoma State doesn't have a good defense, Kansas State might be looking at some injuries. I'm riding over 55 and a half.
Let's ride, dude. Let's fucking ride.
This is a weird line, and I feel like Oklahoma State has been nothing but disrespected this year.
The whole year.
I was gonna say, didn't they just have a weird line like a week or two ago when they played someone
they
good
just
too?
got
TCU.
favored.
They're a covering machine.
TCU, and they were getting 6.5 last week at home over Texas.
Yeah.
They were getting points at Baylor. I'm gonna ride with Oklahoma State plus 1.5.
That's so far you just get tie.
No, that's fine. I'm taking the over.
I was
I'm gonna
talking
go
so
over
much.
as well.
I'm just fucking with you, buddy. Hey, pal. I'm just dicking around.
Hey,
Unless
pal.
Brady goes over, then I'll ride with the boys.
Wait, Ty, what did you pick?
I'm going over.
Okay.
I'm going Oklahoma State plus 1.5. They cover on the road. They're good.
I just don't get it. Like, I don't
Okay.
understand how they've just been continuously getting disrespected when all they've done is win and cover.
And is Martinez banged up? Was he one of the ones?
It was weird last week. He
I don't
played,
think
like,
he-
2 series and then like just
I feel like yesterday or today he didn't practice, I heard.
Yeah, give me Oklahoma State.
Martinez is a dog, though, yeah.
Sorry to interrupt, but I want to go back to that weird line on this game. When you guys see games where the line is 1 or 1.5, and you think that the dog's going to cover, do you not just take their money line instead?
Oklahoma
I
State
do-
money line would be
most
something
of the time.
to
If
throw.
it's under 3, I'll just go money line.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in terms of like for a show like this where we're
Yeah.
battling on, but
Right.
personally,
I mean personally.
100%.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
every
money
time.
line.
For
no,
sure.
no, outside of the sake of the show,
Yeah,
personally.
for sure. Yeah.
But is this going to be like the Ole Miss LSU game last week, where it makes no sense, where LSU's favored and the higher ranked team is on the road getting a couple points? I don't
Like
know.
it's
I'm still
smashed.
riding Oklahoma State, but it's just weird.
All right. Everyone make a pick. Yeah,
Yep.
we're good. All right. Number 19, Kentucky at number 3, Tennessee. Tennessee's minus 12.5. Over under is 61.5. Before you make a pick, our Mayo coffee drinking buddy is fine now, right? He's been playing. Everything's good with him.
As far as I know,
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
With that being said, I got two picks for this game. For the 5 and 5, though, I will be taking Kentucky plus 12.5. We didn't drink Mayo coffee for no reason. This is a big game. Tennessee will. I mean, I believe Tennessee wins this game, but I think Kentucky's probably the best defense Tennessee's played so far.
One more thing. Does Tennessee play Georgia next week?
ooh,
I don't think. Yes, they do.
This might be a little bit of a look ahead game as well. So
hold on. I want to see. I'm definitely lock. I just want to see before I decide because it's going to solidify. Yeah.
yes.
I'm 1,000%
For-
taking Kentucky. Yeah.
yeah.
Kentucky plus 12.5.
Yep. I'm with you. I'm just writing mine down now.
Let's ride.
That's right, dude.
Let's ride. Kentucky cover.
Love it.
Yep, I love it as well. Love it.
You
I'm gonna go-
riding?
I'm going to go get a nooner because you guys are all drinking. Do you want one?
I'm good. Thanks, man.
I feel left out.
I'm gonna take the over 61.5.
I like that pick as well.
Tennessee puts up points.
Yeah,
I
they
know
do.
Kentucky's defense is the best that they've seen, but like Alabama has crazy athletes on their defense as well, and they still put up 52 on them.
What is it? 61 or 61.5?
61.5.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I personally think that Tennessee's over unders would be a lot higher, but
Yeah, you'd think so.
maybe this is the week where it finally catches up to me, where I'm just dead wrong on all these. But
Yeah.
Something else. Kentucky had a bye week last week, so they've gotten 2 weeks to prepare.
There you go.
That's big. Give me the over 61.5 too.
I
You
just
know
don't-
what? As of right now, I'm making this my lock.
Which one?
We're saying it right now. Right now, I still got to look, but for now, I love Kentucky in this game.
Wait, you're
I
talking about
fu-
for the hitter?
Yes.
Okay.
Right now, it is my lock. I love Kentucky in this game.
All right.
Love them. So I'm just saying it while we're on the subject. It is my lock
big
right
basketball school, big basketball rivalry.
Hoops, dude. Hoops is almost back. Let's go, dude.
now. It's so
I'm
close.
so excited.
Pitt WVU, I think second game of the year. Well, for
Mhm.
Pitt, I think it's second game of the year.
Same
Probably
with
for
us, too.
WVU.
Where's that at?
I think it's at Pitt this year.
Yeah, I think it's at Pitt.
Yeah, I think it is.
Did you see WU inquired about someone else transferring in?
No.
UMass fired their coach 2 weeks before the season, and they got a guard that entered the portal. He averaged like 19 points last year.
Isn't
There was like 6 players that
Frank
entered.
Martin at UMass?
No, someone else was, and he got fired.
Yeah, but isn't Frank Martin at UMass now?
I think it was a different school, Brady. I don't think that was UMass.
Who was
I
it?
saw it earlier. Was it Charlotte?
Get off the schedule or off the what we're talking about real quick. But yeah, I think Frank Martin's at UMass. If that kid would leave UMass after Frank Martin coming there, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, but if that kid's going to transfer anywhere, why wouldn't Frank Martin want him to go to one of his best friends' teams, who's Bob Huggins? I like
Manhattan.
Brady. I like it.
Manhattan.
that's it.
Manhattan.
Okay, Manhattan.
I doubt we're not going to get him because we got too many guards as it is.
Doesn't it suck though? We'll get back to football here in a minute. We really can't even preview our basketball teams because they both are. I know how WVU is pitched the same way to where so many different guys are in the mix this year. Like WVU's team is
We only
all
have
new.
we only have 5 guys from last year's.
Yeah,
whole
that's
team.
what I'm like. You really can't even be like say anything about them.
No, I mean Keejan Johnson, Seth Wilson, Kobe Johnson, the kid from Ontario, and
Okonkwo.
Yeah.
Jamel King. Or?
Jamel King.
And Matthews is back too.
And
Yeah.
Matthews is back. Yeah. So I don't know. I have high hopes that this Eric Stevenson kid's a fucking dog.
Yeah, we'll get more into detail
Yeah.
with it next week or the week after.
Just
All
got,
right.
just got my rocks off there.
All right, we all got picks there.
Let's do it.
Fourth game, Notre Dame at number 16, Syracuse. Syracuse is minus 2.5. Over under is 48. Also, before you make a pick here, I saw a stat today that I would like to read off, just if it would change anyone's mind.
Love stats.
Let me find it.
Big stat guy.
Big analytics guy.
Yeah.
I'm usually not, but this game I really didn't know what
You're
I liked
pulling. You're
until I
pulling
saw
pitchers
this.
in the 7th inning during a no hitter.
Yeah. Notre Dame is 13-5 against the spread in their last 18 games versus ranked opponents. Just a fun fact.
I like it. I'm taking Syracuse minus 2.5. Syracuse played a very, very, very good Clemson team on the road this past week. Hung with them. Again, I wouldn't be shocked if Notre Dame wins this game. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that because that's just kind of how this kind of stuff works. But I am going to ride with the orange and take Syracuse minus 2.5.
This one's tough.
Yeah, it is.
I wanna agree with Jake because it doesn't seem like Notre Dame's having a decent season.
Nope.
Sorry, Mel,
It's okay. I understand.
but
It's a smart pick.
Thinking hard
It
over
just
there.
do
is-
it.
What
Just
you want to
do
do
it.
is
That
a smart
hat's
pick.
fire. Just noticed your hat. That is sick.
Oh, yeah.
I love EVR.
Merle's is my guy.
Yeah, he's a
Merle's
stud.
my guy. I've been
Yeah.
tailing him all season.
Love
I'm
Mr.
going.
Ice.
I'm going under 48.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it either.
I don't hate
Do
it
it,
either.
Ty. Ty, do it.
I'm riding with the Irish. Give me their name.
Oh,
plus
yeah.
2.5. I still don't believe Syracuse. I mean, they battled the shit out of Clemson.
Out of a playoff team, right?
Mark me down,
Yes.
Ty. Mark me down, Ty.
Which I'm happy you brought that up because it's kind of funny
They're still frauds.
how you're so down on Clemson when this is probably the deepest and best ACC football conference we've had since the playoff has begun.
I think they'll get rocked if they make the playoffs.
But anybody gets rocked by Georgia or Alabama normally if they make the playoffs. So you could
Even the other team they get rocked by.
I
I don't think Bama's going to make the playoff. Just
I think
saying.
they got one more loss in them.
Yep,
Yeah.
I do too.
I think it's crazy that you don't think they're a top 5 team.
No, they just their offense sucks.
No. He didn't say not top 5. He said not even
top 10.
not top
I
10,
know, I
which
know.
is even worse.
Bold.
I just
statement.
don't get it. This is the best ACC top to bottom we've had probably since the playoff.
It's been
has
a while.
been induced.
Yeah, it's been a while.
And there's no
since it's
good
been-
like top team.
I think Clemson.
Clemson
No.
is the good top team.
And I think if
all this kid did the other day was last week was hype up Syracuse. All Clemson did was struggle with their QB1, replace him with a true freshman,
and he balled.
and then win.
what about Wake
So-
Forest?
Okay, they might be better now with a They really might be better without DJ.
I mean, I know that you didn't see very much of that game, but me and Jake were still watching a little bit of it.
Hughes was up
Not a
most of
little
the
bit.
game.
We watched the entire game during your
Yeah.
wedding, Ty.
Ty,
During your wedding,
worry,
we watched
don't
the
worry, I
entire
paused.
game.
That's fine.
I
Everyone watch
paused.
Bama in Tennessee. It is.
I had my phone propped up on a gospel book, and we just watched it the whole time.
Oh,
I
so
looked
you were
over-
in church watching.
Yeah,
it.
I looked
yeah,
over. I was
praise
like,
the
"The
Lord."
fuck."
Fun.
don't worry, I paused it when you were actually,
Getting married.
Getting
Okay,
married.
okay, that's fine.
But no,
I don't care either way.
Klubnik did not look good. I mean, he didn't look comfortable. So, like, all they did was, beat your favorite team in the ACC, apparently. So,
Yeah, you're a big Cuse guy.
What's
So
Wake
who you
Forest
taking?
ranked right now too?
Wake Forest is ranked
10th or 11th, I
Yeah,
think.
10th, I believe.
And what's their one loss? Clemson.
Clemson.
North Carolina has one loss. Who's
North
that?
Carolina
Notre
has
Dame,
no
right?
losses in the ACC, though.
No losses in the ACC. I think if Devin Leary would have never got hurt for NC State, they would be right there as well.
Agreed.
yeah, but Clemson doesn't belong in the top 10. So,
I don't
Thank
think
you.
You're giving them enough credit.
I'm not. I will not give them credit
who's your
until.
pick? Who's your pick?
Who do you think? Syracuse minus 2.5.
Yeah, boy.
This is the easiest game on this list.
What a shot. What a fucking shot.
Easiest game. Give me 7 points then.
You want to bet 50 like me and Jake did last week?
Oh!
What you guys bet 50 on
The
again?
Broncos game.
You giving me?
He did,
You
yeah.
giving me 7
You're a
points?
good man.
No.
You just said it was easy. If it's easy, you'll give me a touchdown then,
Why do you need 7?
because you're so confident.
I am at this spread minus 2.5.
Brady,
Pussy.
hold on.
Take
hold
it.
on.
I love Notre Dame.
Give him the 7. If you lose, you owe him 50. But if he loses, he owes you 100.
No,
That's
I don't.
fair.
It's
No, that's fair.
Yeah, that's a
You
handicap.
can't ask for 5
He
more
deserves
points.
some odds on it. He deserves odds
With
on
that
it.
being said, I think you should do it, Big Mouth.
I'll think about it.
All right, there we go.
He's not going to do it.
All right, last game.
Yeah, because I know Notre Dame's stinky.
Number 20, Cincinnati at UCF. UCF's minus 1.5. Over-under is 55.5. I think this is going to be one of the better games of the weekend.
Yeah, so out of all the games, I analyzed this one the most because I didn't understand it.
Mhm. What are they both? 5-1 or 6-1, something like that?
UCF's 5-2, Cincy's 6-1. So I was being statistical today, and I was checking things out. And UCF's leading passer has basically just as many passing yards as Cincinnati's quarterback does, but he's also the leading rusher with like 600 yards. I'm taking UCF minus 1.5. I think at home, these were the national champions that never were. They still got a chip on their back. This is a big game for the champs.
Never heard the expression "chip on their back."
And dude, yeah, they don't have it on their shoulder; it's on their back because it's in the past, And we're taking UCF here, dude.
Love it.
Wow.
All right. So I'm looking at UCF, and I'm looking at who they've played at home so far.
Beat it to me.
South Carolina State.
I know it's
Big win. They played
Big win.
they played Louisville at home and lost.
Louisville stinks, too.
They played Georgia Tech at home and won by 17. SMU, Temple won those games. They lost to Louisville at home, Cincinnati in the points.
Yeah, it's not a bad pick because Georgia Tech's bad. Only to beat Georgia Tech by 17. That's pretty tough. Couldn't imagine losing to Georgia Tech.
Bang, bang.
I can't even say anything back. Like, you guys haven't lost to anyone terrible, really. I mean,
Pitt.
Watch what you say.
yeah, us. It sucks. None of our teams are good.
so bad.
You can't even talk shit to anyone else because
No.
everyone's team sucks.
I
Yeah.
know,
Like,
I
at
know.
least last year, like, Notre Dame was good. Pitt was good. WVU was just
stunk.
WVU. So there's a little entertainment. This year, it's like nothing.
Yeah.
Did you bring up ECU and UCF?
I didn't, but UCF was
Was
on
that
the
a-
road for that game, correct?
Yeah, ECU beat UCF last week,
UCF lost last
34-13.
week.
34-13.
Fuck. I'll make my pick real quick. I'm going to go with the over. Give me the over 55.5.
I'm also going to ride with the over 55.5.
Give me Cincinnati.
I'm lone wolf. I'm lone wolfing over here,
Could be a
boys.
good thing for you.
Yeah, I mean, if this is a week I make some games up if I'm on the right side. Hopefully. Let us pray.
Then, wait, what'd you take, Brady?
Cincinnati.
Amen.
All right. Ads. Do ads first. Do
All right.
not say your lock.
I got 13.
Just keep. If you have any ads, you can get them out there, but don't say your lock. Hold your lock for now.
All right.
And while you guys are rattling them off, I'm gonna look.
All right, I have 13 ads this week.
My God,
I'm seeing the board clear.
you've been holding them in for 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, so
13.
so I'm kind of on the other side of a couple of you. I'm taking Kansas State -1.5. I just think Oklahoma State has played so many great close games. This might be the one where they slip up on the road. So I'm taking Kansas State -1.5. I'm taking, and I'm on the other side of this one too. I'm actually taking the Kentucky Tennessee under 61.5. I think this game's going to be, there's going to be less scoring than we think there's going to be. I don't know. Kentucky's defense is very good. I think Tennessee will still win, but I do think Kentucky will cover. Not a lot of points will be scored. UCF Cincinnati over 55.5. I'm taking WVU +7.5 against TCU, and I'm putting 5 units on the money line. Taking
Maybe 10.
maybe 10. Taking Oklahoma -1.5 against Iowa State. I'm taking Florida +22.5 against Georgia. Biggest cocktail party in the world. This is basically one of those games that's always close. I think last year it was close in the first half, and Georgia ran it up in the second, but 22.5 is a lot of points. Taking Wake Forest -3.5 against Louisville. This is Illinois' first week in the rankings. Unfortunately, I think they probably lose this week, but I'm still going to take the points. I'm going to take Nebraska +7.5. Taking South Carolina -3.5 against Missouri. Michigan State +23.5 against Michigan. Michigan's good, but 3 touchdowns is a lot. And the 3 touchdowns and a field goal, basically. I'm going to take Ole Miss -2 against Texas A&M, and I am taking UNC -3 against Pitt. And those are my ads for this week.
What's that line?
3.
That's it?
That's it.
What the fuck? We stink.
I know. I know. That's why I was like, only 3? I'll take that all day.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Wow.
I know. It shocked me too.
Makes me kind of want to bet Pitt, which I probably will, but I'm not going to give it out. All right, go ahead.
Got Schwarf.
All right, I'm a hockey guy, so I only have one ad for this week. I'm taking Oregon and Cal over 58.5.
Oregon, Cal over 58.5.
That's a good
And then
pick.
you got your lock still, right?
Correct.
Okay. Hold on to that. Does anyone else want to go while I still look? Do you want to go?
Melvin, you good?
You want me to go?
Yeah.
All right. I will ride with. I'll go with Ty. This is Ty's favorite team to bet. I will take Virginia +2.5 at home over Miami.
I love it. It's on my card.
Just for you.
I almost took
They're
that
back.
too.
They're back. What was that last week? You were giving me shit for the game early too, and they ended up winning.
Hey.
They still suck.
Add it to my card, dude.
Add Virginia to the card, baby.
Who do they play?
Miami at home.
Miami at home.
What's the line?
2.5.
Virginia's +2.5 at home versus Miami.
I will also be taking Oregon and Cal over 58. I will take USC -15 at Arizona. Arizona's kind of stinky, and USC I still think is good. I will be taking UNC -3 over Pitt. Sorry, Ty. Had to
okay.
do it. And then my last one I am going to save for the big header.
All right. So I'm between 2 player props for the big hitter. One is -110, and the other is +150.
Oh my! Please don't give the +150.
Okay.
Fuck you. Do it. Fine. Whatever.
No, that was it.
Okay.
That was the +150. So you guys are gonna hate this. Emeka Egbuka for Ohio State, the receiver.
Wait, is this the lock?
We're not doing
Oh,
locks
okay.
yet.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's all right.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I didn't say what it
Yeah,
was.
you didn't say what it was.
Okay. So my ads: Max Duggan, TCU over 2.5 passing yards, touchdowns.
That's a
gonna
solid
say,
bet.
It would have been a
Over
good
2.5
bet. That's a
passing yards.
pretty
That's
good bet.
solid bet.
Pretty good.
That's
Over
solid,
2.5
Brady.
touchdowns. That's
Brady,
plus
minus
150.
800.
Bryce Ford Wheaton over 62.5 receiving yards. Emeka Egbuka over 74.5 receiving yards.
And that's the big hitter.
Nope. And then Theo Weiss over 37.5 receiving yards for Oklahoma.
Also, shout out Brady for literally telling Ty that his gift was a heavy
Oh,
home
it was
favorite.
so bad.
Was a heavy home favorite, like minus 210. Ty was
But-
literally just responded back.
hold
just
on.
Goes, so
I-
you're gifting me as a minus 210 favorite?
I
at home?
said to parlay it. I said to parlay it. And I gave
What was it? The MLB?
Hold on,
game?
hold on, hold on. This gets worse.
What
I
kind of gift is that?
I gave you to parlay it.
It's not
after-
even money. It's literally just like, oh, here, bet $50 and win 10.
You done?
I probably
That
not.
was
I'm gonna make myself look worse. You'll love it. So I said to parlay it with Bregman, someone else, or Altuve to get hit.
Yeah.
One of those three, because they're like batting 340
Mhm.
in the postseason. None of them got a hit. Not one of them got a hit that game.
Well, I'm glad I didn't bet it then.
I was so happy you didn't text me the next day because I was like, oh, no one notices.
Yeah, I didn't bet it.
It was bad.
Oh, dude, real quick. I was laughing so hard. After the wedding, everybody's like walking up to Courtney and Ty, and they're like, oh, congratulations. Like, whatever. I just walk up to Ty. I was like, we're 2-0 on the head of Daft.
I was like, are we
I just said that, Daft, and left. And everyone's like, oh, dude, I'm so happy for you. And I was just like, 2-0 on the head of Peace.
Did everyone go? Is that everyone? Is it just me?
Yeah, just
I
you.
only got 4. Virginia plus 2.5 versus Miami. Virginia, baby. They're coming along.
Come on.
They're at home versus Miami. Northwestern plus 11 at Iowa. I don't even think Iowa can score fucking 11 points. Coastal plus 2.5 at Marshall. Coastal got their ass kicked last week. Marshall's not that good. Just give me Coastal plus 2.5. The Chandeliers, baby. Go Chandeliers.
Chandeliers, let's ride.
Ole Miss minus 1.5 at Texas A&M. Texas A&M is a complete shit show right now. Give me Ole Miss. And that is it.
Beautiful.
All right, we ready for it?
Big hitter.
Let's do it. Big game. Big game in fucking Connecticut this weekend,
Oh,
guys.
Jesus.
I saw that
Christ. Giant-
fucking line.
Giant program staple win right here. We're taking UConn plus 7.5 at home against Boston College.
Ew.
Let's
Ew.
go
Jake,
Huskies,
Jake,
dude.
Ew, dude.
Let's go Huskies,
Jake,
dude.
that can't.
Let's
be
go
real.
Huskies,
I
dude.
love it.
UConn plus 7.5 all day.
What's
You
their
gotta bet
record?
this Saturday.
I might
It's a
throw
must
like
It's
bet.
the, it's
Yeah.
it's 2-5 versus 2-5.
I might
Okay.
throw like $2 on this parlay this weekend.
You got to throw at least 10.
I'm telling you, it's gonna hit.
That's the minimum
Oh
you
my
throw.
God.
All right.
Did you? Did we?
I've been waiting
Go ahead,
for
Schwarf.
this.
Go ahead, Schwarf. I'm sorry.
I'm going to make some enemies with this pick here. But I didn't come here to make friends. I came here to make a splash. We're going Georgia minus 22.5 at home
my
against Florida.
God.
That's why he's asking you
I
guys.
knew it.
I knew it.
They're at home, too.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Florida's trash.
No. It's a neutral site. It's in Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
Okay.
Still.
Either way.
All right.
Man.
Neil's like, I'm putting 10 cents on this.
Yeah, I'm literally gonna put like $1.
I'm
Down
sticking
$1.
with Kentucky plus 12.5
I
versus
already had you
Tennessee.
down for that. Did you happen to go over records for the big hitter?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I'll finish it, then we'll go after it. But I love Kentucky. I think Tennessee's going to be looking ahead to Georgia. I think Kentucky's being disrespected a little bit. I'm sticking with Kentucky plus 12.5.
Mine is going to be Ole Miss and Texas A&M under 54.5.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Feel it.
I'm going to take Emeka Egbuka over 1.5 rushing yards.
Wait, what?
Over 1.5 rushing
That's
yards.
That's not like a.
Who's he play for? Ohio State?
Ohio State. He's the receiver for Ohio State.
That's the pick. Over 1.5.
I'm definitely putting like
Yes.
50 cents on this
That's
parlay.
the pick.
You mean touchdowns?
Nope.
rushing
Does
yards.
he get,
Rushing
does he-
yards.
jet sweeps aren't rushing; they're passing.
Oh wait, you're being serious?
Yeah. It would have hit in 4 out of his 7 games.
Okay.
All right.
I'll take it. Over
take it.
1.5.
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right.
One positive
Let's
play.
ride. Let's ride.
Hell yeah. Let's
I feel
fucking
like I
do
need to
it.
bet that now before it goes up to like 7.
All right. Big hit records.
I read that. I thought it was 1.5 touchdowns.
All right. Melvin is 4-2. Me, Jake, Brady, all 3-3.
Okay, what's Nick?
Jake, great job. I think you were like 0-3 at one point, or like 1-3.
I was
Wait,
1-3. I'm on.
Tie.
Yeah.
What's Nick?
He's 0-1.
Oh, shout out Nick.
Be nice. He's a good guy.
He said he had
yeah.
a blast with you two on Saturday. I just want you to know that.
Did he?
Yeah.
I was having so much
What
fun.
am I?
Me and Jake are just so fun.
We're just
he
so
mentioned these
fun.
two. He did not mention you. And I'm not being a dick. I'm not kidding.
Shout out Nick.
He said I had a blast with Jake and Brady. He did not mention you. And I'm not making that up. Okay?
The rival
He really said
continues,
this.
dude.
The rivalry continues.
We're a
bro.
good time.
Wait, yeah, I'm not.
I did leave early, so I guess.
Well,
I
yeah,
can't
I came back in and was looking for you, and I walked up to like.
You were
one of-
there when I left.
I was there when you left. I think I went to the bathroom though.
Were you there the whole time?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because the rap portion
Yeah.
at the
Oh,
end
yeah.
was unbelievable.
Yeah, dude, I literally went to the bathroom or something, came back, was looking for you, and I was like, "Where's
Melvin?
Melvin?" And they were like, "He left." I was like, "What the fuck?" So yeah, whatever.
If I remember correctly, did you tell me you only had a babysitter till a certain time?
Yeah, like 9.
I don't remember a lot more shit than I thought. So,
yeah,
I don't know.
I was
All right,
funked up.
NFL.
And your bartenders were very nice,
They were nice.
very nice.
Oh, I don't know
Better
about
than
that.
Cox. I'm not saying this name.
My
At that
fiance.
wedding we were at a week before mine.
Did you know my fiance got carded?
They carded
They
her.
carded her, and she's like, "Are you serious?" And then she didn't have her ID, so they just like wouldn't serve her. She was
What'd you-
fucking pissed.
What'd you do? Did you go get her drink?
Yeah, I mean, she wasn't drinking that much,
Yeah.
so like we just went and got her a beer, but she
Yeah.
was jacked.
Wow, that's unbelievable.
Honestly, dude, I would have taken that as a compliment. I would have been like, "Thank you."
Yeah.
And then I walk up right behind her, and she just gives me a drink, and she doesn't even card me.
Yeah, you look like you're 46.
I guess so.
It's the beard.
All right, Jake, go ahead, kick us off with the Broncos. I'm gonna go pee.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what to say. I am just. I don't know. I'm mentally abused with on a week by week basis from Russell Wilson, and it's really screwing up my mental when it comes to the Broncos, and I don't know. I mean. But I would be lying if I said there's not a part of me that's like, we're going to turn this around and make a run towards the end. Like, I would be lying to all of you listening, all of you watching, subscribe to the Juicebox Podcast on YouTube, all of you watching. Like, I would be lying if I said I really don't think we could turn it around and have a respectable record at the end of the year. But, I mean, I don't know. As of right now,
What's respectable? 9-8.
I would say 9-8, 10-7.
That wasn't a joke.
Yeah, no,
I'm
I-
serious.
Well, no, I mean we have 5 losses already, so that would be an insane
Yeah,
finish
true.
if they would have gone 9-8.
Same with the Steelers.
Yeah, so I mean, I'll just say I would be lying if I said there's not a part of me that's like all it takes is like one good offensive week for them to just keep piggybacking and making a run. So I don't know. I'm just confused, and it's tough because we are in London this week, and like historically, like. Broncos games have sucked this year. Just imagine how bad the London game's going to be because London games haven't been good this year at all.
London.
London. So I don't know. Other than that, I hope Jerry Jeudy doesn't leave, but at the same time,
There's rumors swirling he might end up a Cowboy.
I mean,
Or Dolphin. That was out
Jerry
there.
Jeudy.
at the same time, dude, he doesn't fucking produce on the field at all.
I don't have a quarterback to get him the ball.
It doesn't matter. Dude. Every time he gets the ball, he gets hit the wrong way once and he's hurt.
Yeah.
So I get his frustrations, but I'm taking Cortland Sutton and Timmy P when he's healthy.
He
all
wants
day
to
over
go.
Judy.
He wants to go play with Tuanon.
That'd be
Expect us.
sick.
I am 2-on.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm in limbo. I'll leave it at that.
Schwartz Steeler fan, I'm guessing.
Yeah, they
You two
stink.
can go on your little rant.
They stink. I was expecting it, but after TJ Watt got hurt, they've really stunk, and we're kind of going through the hardest part of our schedule right now. So I'm not really. We're taking L's, and that's kind of.
Can I say something real
expected,
quick? As kind of a Steelers fan now,
Mhm.
I'm worried about my boy Kenny P.
Why?
Stinks.
Those interceptions down the stretch last
first
week were
one-
bad.
First one wasn't his fault. Now the second one, that was his fault. Like they read that. That was a perfect play by the safety.
Yeah.
Now the third one, he got nervous. It was low on time, and he just threw it up.
Yeah.
He was just trying to make a play, which it was a bad play.
He's going to make mistakes. Like, he's a rookie on a not very good football team right now.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a little worried.
Honorable for you to say that.
Your first year
Yeah.
starting, you're not going to be that good. So I'm glad he's doing it now when the rest of
Yeah.
the team isn't that great.
Yeah.
But TJ Watt is back practicing. They have 21 days to activate him off IR.
You can't
That's
say
huge.
that. You can't say the rest of the team's not great. You said they were going to make the playoffs, and it's the same team. You can't really say that.
I mean, they're
You
not.
can't
they're,
really say that.
they're not
He
playing
goes-
great.
he goes
They've
back and
got
forth.
some injuries in the secondary.
Yeah.
that are-
That's
that are
fine,
really
but you
hurting.
can't really say they're not a
How
good
many
team.
times has he gone back and forth this year?
You just can't say
You
that.
consoled him, didn't you?
I consoled him. Yeah,
That's what I thought.
I
it makes it more exciting
They
to watch.
deserve it.
yeah, I mean,
They deserve to be
They're-
consoled
Yeah,
for
for
sure.
sure.
You might have had one or two more wins if Mitch was in there, because Kenny P is throwing the ball to the
Whoa,
wrong team.
easy.
I like
I
Kenny
mean,
P.
you,
think-
you might be right, but I don't want Mitch in there.
I think Mitch plays scared. He looks like he plays scared. Not that he looks
Yeah.
like he's scared to throw the ball.
Kenny don't
Obviously,
give a
that dude will
fuck. He'll
take off.
sling.
Mitch looks like he does not want to get rid of the
Yeah.
ball, and it's a problem.
When they let Kenny throw it, like on first down,
He
and then
throws
they
to
run
the
it
other
on
team.
second, it goes a lot better
Yeah.
than running it first and second down. Then you're in the whole like third and 7.
Wow, that sounds like pit football.
Yeah.
Literally in a fucking nutshell.
And the offensive
that's-
line hasn't
guess
been
where-
good enough
guess
to
where
get
Kenny P
Najee
came
going.
from.
No.
320 tie.
Never forget.
I'm not big on Najee.
Never forget that ACC championship either.
He,
baby.
he doesn't run like to the hole. He dances too much behind the line. I hate it.
He
Agreed. He
thinks
tries to
Le'Veon.
he tries
Yeah.
to be what Lev Bell was, but no one will do it like that.
Yeah, I guarantee Najee doesn't box after he retires.
I hope not.
Let Bell fighting Saturday, baby. Let's
If-
go.
if
Big
not-
fight, Uriah Hall, right?
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
Najee ends up boxing after he retired, that means his career went the same way Lev Bell's did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, Uriah Hall was boxing Le'Veon Bell. Remember
he
you?
was a
Uriah
really
Hall-
good UFC
Yeah.
fighter, wasn't
He
he?
was, he was like
Yeah.
a kickboxer though,
Yeah.
wasn't he?
Yeah, dude. Hey, big fight this weekend.
Yeah.
Tie the boys.
It was the Lions. Defense is really good. Offense looked like shit. Dak needs to look better.
Give it time. He's only had 2 games this year.
Yeah, I know. That's
Bring-
about all I got, though. I'm very happy still with how the defense is, and they look fine. That's all I'm going to say right now.
I have one thing to say about the Commanders.
Did they win again?
They're
It
back, dude.
So, and you guys are probably going to
Heineke.
you guys are actually probably
Oh my
gonna
God, they
agree
beat
with
the
me.
Packers.
They're back.
You're,
dude.
you're probably going to agree with me.
What are
on
they,
this.
3-4 now?
Yeah.
I understand that the Commanders traded for Wentz, paid a lot of money. What does Taylor Heineke have to do for them to believe that he is good enough
Agreed.
To
to be
pay
the
him?
quarterback
Agreed.
in this league?
Agreed.
Baller.
Agreed.
Dude makes
I
plays.
love Taylor Heineke.
He makes plays.
I've loved him ever since he came in the playoffs against
Agreed.
Tom Brady and almost beat him when they won the Super Bowl.
Covered the
3 years-
spread.
That shit
2
was
years ago.
fire.
He was balling.
Crazy to think that there's 2 AAF or AFL quarterbacks starting in the NFL.
P.J. Washington and
Taylor
Walker?
Heineke.
P.J.
Yeah,
Walker.
P.J.
P.J.
Walker
Walker.
and Taylor Heineke. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts.
And they both beat Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers last week, right?
That's insane.
I don't know what Taylor Heineke more has to do. Start him.
I'm
Start
a big Taylor Heineke fan, so I agree with everything you're
Didn't he
saying.
start the year last year, though? And then got benched?
No.
Who did start last year?
Was it Fitzmagic?
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He got hurt.
Yeah, he did get hurt. All right. We ready? Want to make picks?
Let's do it.
Yes, sir.
All right. Bad NFL card again this week. First game, Cardinals at the Vikings. Vikings are minus 3.5. Over under is 49. Jake.
I'm taking the over 49. I I wanted to take the Vikings because I'm pretty sure Kirk Cousins is electric at 1 p.m.
Oh, he is.
But I also do know that Kyler Murray's basically when Kyler Murray yelled at Cliff Kingsbury this past week, that was fucking awesome. And I feel like that proved that Kyler Murray really wants to fucking do whatever to win.
You're missing a big part of this game.
What?
Call of Duty comes out tomorrow.
Oh, shit.
Damn. I honestly didn't think about that. I'm still going to take the over, but I if somebody took the Vikings minus 3.5, I approve. I'll leave it at that.
I'm doing it. I'm taking the Vikings minus the points.
I'm riding Kirk Cousins. 1 p.m. slate. Might be the best quarterback in the NFL.
I mean, Kyler had a good week last week, but
DeAndre's back.
He is back.
I am also going with the Vikings minus 3.5. Did you see the GIF on Twitter, the meme on Twitter when it said Kyler Murray what he was saying in the huddle?
No.
It was like the voiceover. It was just like the little guy just going.
I love when they do that shit.
Cracking
I love
up.
when they do that shit.
I'm here. I'm right here.
I am here.
Oh, shit.
I was leaning at the under, but then I remember Call of Duty comes out, and you know Kyler's going to be playing that all fucking weekend, so give me the Vikings minus 3.5.
I am here. I'm right here.
All right, second game. Patriots at the Jets. Patriots are minus 2.5. Over under is 40.5. Line makes no sense here.
I think this game's so easy. I don't know why the Jets keep getting disrespected. I'm taking the Jets plus 2.5. The Patriots are bad. I don't think the Patriots are good. They're in quarterback limbo. The fans want what's that?
Zappy.
But it's Zappy hour.
Yeah.
Mac Jones got announced the starter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the fans want Zappy.
It's
Belichick
Zappy
wants
hour.
Mac Jones. There's turmoil within the New England headquarters. And with that being said, I got that dog in me, so I'm taking Zach Wilson and the points at home.
I'm with you,
No
man.
Brees. I feel bad for Brees Hall. He was having a fucking awesome year. That
Dude, they
sucks
just
for
traded
him.
for James Robinson.
I did
though.
see
That's
that,
huge.
but still, that sucks for
Agreed.
Brees Hall. He is cooking.
So, I'm also going to take the Jets plus the points, but for a very specific reason. Watch the Patriots last week. Their defense got ran all over.
Oh, yeah.
The Jets can only run.
Yeah.
It's game.
It's true.
It's game. Jets with the points.
Patriots are bad.
I will also, Ty, I know I'm probably skipping you, but
That's fine.
I will also be taking the Jets plus 2.5.
I'm on the Jets plus 2.5 as well.
I got to go Jets plus 2.5 too.
Squad ride. Let's
You
do
know what
it.
that means, dude.
J-E-T-S.
Jets.
Put an ice on it, dude.
What's the fireman's
jeez.
name?
Fireman Ed.
Ed. Didn't he retire? But he might have came back.
I think you're retired from being a fireman.
No, like he was he was retiring like as that fan.
Oh, no way.
But then I think he like
He
came back
retired.
shortly after.
Dude, imagine being one of those people in a stadium that everybody knows you because you're a fan. That'd be so tight.
Fireman Ed.
That's a lot of pressure though.
That's a lot like the dude from the Raiders that wears like the spikes on him and like it's so fire.
Or WVU, the dancing guy.
Yeah, the dancing guy.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
He is awesome.
All right, third game, 49ers at the Rams. Niners are minus 1.5. Over-under is 43.
Niners already smoked the Rams once. I think they do it again. Adding Christian McCaffrey only helps, so I'm taking the 49ers minus 1.5.
So I think the 49ers are pissed off about what Kansas City did to him last week.
Shit on the chest.
They easily have the best defense in the league. The Rams
I
have been
don't know about
struggling.
Questionable.
They have the top defensive statistics so far this
Nah,
year.
I mean,
Statistically, yes. But the
Depends.
Rams only have
Who you saying, Denver?
fuck yeah, dude. Are
Oh.
you kidding me?
the
I'll say
Rams.
Dallas.
The Rams only have one offensive weapon. Cooper Kupp. That's
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
That is true.
And if the 49ers can cover him, it's wraps. Niners minus 1.5.
And dude, Debo and Calf about to be special, I think.
Well, Debo gets a chance to be a pure wide receiver now that they have a pure running back that can also pass catch out of the backfield.
Yep.
It'd
Wilson's
be kind of
pretty
cool
good,
if they
too.
used Debo and McCaffrey like out of the backfield together.
That'd be fire.
That would be unreal.
Yeah.
Who do you cover?
Yeah,
You know
Who do
they
you
got to
cover?
play for
yeah,
that.
that'd be sick.
They have to have a play
yeah,
for
I'm
that.
sure they'll work that in at some point.
And it's
Yeah.
cool too. Just a little fun fact, because like that's like a Broncos connection. Kyle Shanahan, Christian McCaffrey.
That's right.
I'm sure they were always together when they were young. Let's ride. That's right.
Who is it? Me?
Yeah.
Give me the over 43. Really no reason behind it. Just I think it's a low number. I think these teams will score a little bit. Just give me over 43.
I literally hate everything about the line. I hate everything about the over under.
That means you just taking over like me.
I'll ride with you.
Yes.
Ride with me, too. Over 43.
Oh yeah.
All right.
All right, we riding. It's fucking riding over her. What's word?
All right. Fourth game.
Toughest game.
Giants at the Seahawks. Seahawks are -3. Over under 44.5. I'm so happy for Geno Smith, dude.
I'm so happy for
Who
Geno.
thought they were gonna be where they're at right now?
Yeah, there's that
They are legit.
Their running back's good, too.
that loss
Kenneth
week
Walker,
one.
he's a stud.
The third.
Yeah.
That close loss week one by 1 point ain't looking so bad anymore.
No, it's not.
I also, on the other hand, though, I feel like the teams in New York that play in New Jersey are getting disrespected heavily.
They're due to lose, dude. They keep coming back from behind. They're due to lose. If you take the Giants, I don't blame you.
I think I was going to take the Giants, but I decided I'm taking over 44.5. I feel like this could be a very high scoring game. If Geno slings it and Danny Dimes slings it, then it's about to be fireworks. So
What's the Seahawks record now?
4-3.
I mean, I know they're 4-3, but you're telling me you can't look at the Giants with Dable and Pete Carroll and say early coach of the year. The Seahawks were expected to be
Awful. One of the
Awful.
worst teams
Yeah.
in the league.
and the Giants were not expected to do this. I mean,
No.
Dable looks like a wizard.
Yeah.
Any dude that smokes a stogie that big after a win is all right in my book.
All right. I was so torn over this one. My heart's telling me ride with Geno because I love Geno. But from what I've seen so far this year in the NFL, the narrative of the season has been dictating the bets more than what you read or what you see on paper or what you read in the stats.
Fuck, that was insightful, dude.
The fucking narrative of the season is that the Giants are somehow good. The Giants actually do have a pretty good
I still
defense. Give
can't
me the
believe
Giants and the points.
I still can't believe it with the fucking Giants. I do not know why.
I don't know why.
But they find ways to win, though. Is
They
the thing. Like
They do.
And that's the thing. It's been every single game so far.
Yeah.
And
But the Seahawks have beaten good teams.
And there's
Yeah,
Oh,
they have.
yeah.
with the exception of Denver. I mean, they've beaten good teams.
Denver might be the best team they've beaten. Denver might be the best team
Third
they've beaten.
shots.
Dude, listen.
It's just-
Again,
it's
nobody
just
can
easy
hurt
at
me
this
as much
point.
as I hurt myself on a daily basis.
Just drink your slurp juice.
I can't get upset anymore. It is what it is. I mean, what am I going to do?
What did you mix that with? Is that
It's
like
Pedialyte and water.
hey, respect for not switching up though.
Dude, first of all, I don't ever
who switched
switch
up? Schwarf.
No one.
Oh.
I'm just
There's
saying.
one
I'm just saying. I'm just saying in general.
There's one person.
There's
that
one
switched
person
up.
here that switched up.
Who? Say it.
I mean,
Do we
our
have
listeners
to?
probably get tired of hearing that.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. They're probably sick of it already.
but it was Brady.
Give me the Seahawks -3. 12th man. I'm a big believer in Geno right now. I still will not believe the Giants are good. I will not believe it.
Oh, also the Seahawks have the worst defense statistically in the league right now.
Dude, is it the Giants are good? No, this might sound really dumb.
I think their defense.
This is going to
good.
sound really stupid. Saquon has been healthy this year and has been probably the best running back in the NFL.
Dude, it's
He's
How much
unbelievable.
of him being healthy has to do with this?
100%.
He's leading the league in
it's-
scrimmage yards.
Yeah, I
still
mean, he
proves-
is nasty,
It
dude.
still proves in the NFL that run game is king.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you have a good run game, you will be good in the NFL. It's not
No
it's
doubt.
not
If you can
college.
do that, control the clock, play the way you want to play, you'll win games. And the Giants
Yes.
are. Oh my God. I almost just talked to myself. No, give me the Seahawks. Give me the Seahawks. 12th man. 12th man.
I originally had the Seahawks -3, but
You just talked yourself into the G-men.
I just talked myself into the Giants +3.
G-man.
Saquon, I don't know. SCHWARF kind of got me with the Seahawks. Bad defense. Saquon is a beast. The Giants, I said it to myself that they find ways to win. The only thing that kind of scares me is they go all the way across the country after just flying all the way down to Florida. Actually, no, I can't do it to myself. I'll go Seahawks -3.
God damn it! I already wrote it down.
Maybe if they found ways to not get jet lag, they wouldn't have these
High
problems.
knees.
Maybe the secret is high knees and
High knees.
stretching.
High knees shit twice a week. And get Wolverine blood. And you all right, man.
It's literally the dumbest
See
thing
you
in the
in
world.
London. I'll see you in London.
You gonna wake up early? Well, you get
Fuck
up early anyway.
yeah.
I mean,
dude.
Let's think about how
that
like,
way you can be miserable by noon on Sunday.
Let's start my day off by only having to watch one football game.
Brady,
dude.
go ahead and make your pick before
Who
I
they
talk
play?
about that.
The Jags.
Beat the fucking Jags,
Dude,
Hey, remember when you
we're
tried
plus
to tell me the
+2.5.
Jags were back?
It's a long season, man.
They suck.
It's a long season.
Dude, hey, dude.
You still want to bet me on that?
Oh, shit.
What?
What was that? What'd you want to bet?
I forget.
They won't go 500.
I'm not betting it.
You're the one.
Make your pick because
I have to go
I
back
need to.
and listen,
I need
but
to
you
literally.
were fucking.
Oh,
you were.
I was high
I need
on
to
him,
say
yeah.
this. It's like it's
the Jags.
It's killing me. That I
You
can't do
were.
it.
Sorry. All
I've
over
been
'em.
waiting for him to make a pick.
Easiest pick on the card. Both teams going to try to run the ball. Clock's going to wind down. Under 44.5.
All right. So this is not just like a question literally directed at Jake because it is about Russell Wilson. But like, could you imagine?
Can you just leave him alone?
Can you? No, I'm just. But he does this to himself, dude.
I don't
Like,
do
this
it to
is-
myself.
I'm not talking about you.
Yeah, but you're directly talking about
Could
me.
you imagine being on a plane? And we've all been on planes before, like where like
What
people,
do you think his
where
teammates
people
were saying?
that's exactly
Love
what I'm
flying.
saying.
I care
We've
about
been
it.
on planes where like the minor like inconvenience like happens, it just annoys you. Could you imagine that being one of your teammates for 8 hours? He's running up and down the thing doing high knees. I wish someone would just trip him.
There's got to be a group
Why doesn't
chat
one of
where
the
they
big,
just rip
huge
him.
linemen snatch him up like
Yeah.
he's a freshman on the bus at Central and tell him to
That's what I
sit the
mean, like,
fuck
you
down?
can't- How did you sit there? How did anyone on that plane literally look at him and be like, "What is wrong with
It's
that
not like
dude?"
you're flying across country.
You're flying.
You're
can't
flying
land.
to London.
You can't land anywhere.
That's
You wanna
across the
land-
pond,
London.
Yeah.
You want to land, you're landing in the ocean. Like you're stuck on that plane for 8 hours with
Yeah.
a dude doing high knees and stretching.
Yeah.
What if
Like-
they just threw him out?
Here's a
Here's a parachute.
here's a parachute jump.
Right.
And the worst part is Jake knows we're right too on this.
I don't know what to say, dude. He can't win. So like, what am I gonna say? Like he doesn't play for one game and the backup performs just as good as he does. Like,
but I'm
you
serious.
could either look at that like Russ isn't playing well, or two, your offensive scheme sucks. Hatchet.
Do you think?
Jake, what'd you take in the Rams game?
The Niners?
But
minus
seriously,
1.5.
like, what do you think? What do you think? Like, if his teammate said something to him, do you think he just looked at him and just went, "Let's ride"?
Dude, no, he would literally be like, "You have to go through my agent to speak to me."
He'd be like, "Oh, Jesus is telling me to do this."
He'd
right
be
now
like,
to
"God,
make my-"
God,
How
God
many Subway
eternally
sandwiches
said."
did he have on that plane?
And God eternally said, "I have Wolverine blood."
He had to
Like,
work
he
off
believes
those
this.
dange
I gotta
witches.
pee again. Shit.
Fuck.
It's dangerous. You
His
ever do
body
any-
doesn't create waste.
You ever do anything dangerous?
Yeah.
Russ.
Danger Russ.
I told my boss no once.
I fucked a rapper's wife once.
What's
I'd
the last?
have to think.
What's the last game? It's okay. He doesn't. Does he not know the?
He doesn't get the
You
video.
don't get the video.
What video?
Whenever I had to
PFT.
find it. PFT and Russ. Whenever Russ was like,
Oh, okay. Now I
Yeah.
know what you're talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah.
He's like, "Ooh, that is dangerous."
Yeah. yeah. No, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. All right. Everyone made a pick. Last
Yes.
game, Packers at the Bills. Bills are minus 11. Over-unders 47.5.
I am taking over 47.5. The Bills' new stadium concept layout thing just came out. It looks immaculate. I
Looks tight.
think Josh Allen just keeps putting on, but I also think Rodgers is kind of playing for the season right now. I mean, they're 3-4.
Yeah.
It's tough to come out of a 3-5 hole. So I'm just gonna take the over because 11 is a lot of points.
Yeah.
I'm with you there, and I really like your reasoning. I think Rodgers is going to come out and try to ball out, but he doesn't play defense. He don't play
facts.
defense, and the Bills might score 48 points themselves. I'm going over.
Yep. Agreed.
Aaron Rodgers getting 11 points in a football game is ridiculous. Give me the Packers plus 11.
I like that reasoning
Them
too.
getting
though.
11 points in a football game with Aaron Rodgers is nuts. I'll take the 11 with Aaron Rodgers any day of the week. Even though they're not very good right now, I'll take it any day of the week.
I don't blame you.
So,
Great pick.
Bills have a divisional game next week at the Jets. Might be overlooking this one a little bit. So I will also be taking the Packers plus 11.
I'm going to take the over 47.5. Packers, they're not going to have to put up many points to hit the over in this
Agreed.
game, I don't think. What do we do without our leader?
I could
Fearless
say-
leader.
This is completely off topic. So I again for like the 5th or 6th year in a row, I decided to play fantasy basketball. I'm in a league with a bunch of my cousins and some of their friends and whatnot. And to say that the past 5 or 6 years I have been absolutely awful is to literally understate it. Last year I came in 10th place.
Nice.
I was 54 games out of 9th place.
Holy shit.
Seems like a lot.
That's a lot, I think.
54 out of 9th place. I was 114 games out of 1st place.
That's a lot.
So,
How are you right now?
However, it's only the 2nd week of the year. The first week we do categories, so there's different statistical categories. You go head to head. It's a week-long matchup. The first week I went 10-4, so I went from very last place. I was in 1st place after last week.
Nice.
So far this week I am 12-2. My roster, it's a keeper league, so I didn't keep anyone, but how they do their keepers is they whatever round you selected the guy the last year, you get him in 2 rounds upped. So like if I took him in the 6th round last year, I would have had to take that person in the 4th round.
I hate basketball.
So I did not pick any keepers because my team was literally awful. But this year, I truly think that I have a squad.
Yeah.
I've got young Jaw.
Jaw. Yeah. Shout out
Young
Jaw.
I've got
Pretty good.
Jokic.
Sick.
And who else was my star? I got Jalen Green and Pascal Siakam. So,
Sick.
okay, Ty, I know you don't want to talk about basketball
Ty's
because
I don't want to talk about basketball.
Ty's
the Lakers
pissed.
are so
Did
good.
you just not hear me?
They're so good.
It's my show.
You're drowning, dude.
It's my
You are drowning.
It's my show.
Russ looks good.
And certainly the Lakers are smart enough not to tank for the pick they don't have.
Oh my god. I got no comment. 0-4 start. Not great.
Hey, but the Pat Bev pod's pretty fire.
I still haven't listened. I
Yeah.
don't
Him
know
and
if I want to
Roan?
listen.
Huh?
Is he with Roan?
Yeah.
It's fire.
Tired of the Lakers dead.
Oh, they're so dead. They can't shoot.
The Lakers drowned.
Gee, everyone's like, LeBron needs to do more. I'm like,
He's
fucking
averaging-
37 years old.
All right,
Wait
but
for
he's
Bron.
also
been a little
he's
passive, but
he's
it's like,
averaging 4.8 turnovers a game.
yeah, most in the league right now.
He's waiting for
But
Bronny.
like, if you got to do that much, like you're gonna turn the ball over sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And everyone's like, oh, who was saying Anthony Davis doesn't look like the same? I'm like, you guys are fucking nuts. He's been cooking. They're terrible. They can't shoot. What has LeBron succeeded with? Fucking shooters. You put a bunch of non-fucking shooters around him. Fucking last year it was old guys who couldn't shoot. This year it's fucking young guys who can't fucking shoot. It's pathetic. They're so bad. You got 2 guards. You're starting 2 guards can't shoot.
This is too
Fucking Pat Bev can't shoot. Fucking Westbrook cannot shoot. What is this?
This is too easy.
What is this? It's terrible basketball.
Between
I
you
didn't
and
watch him last night. Thank God.
I give Brady credit because
I hate him.
Brady doesn't get too wound up. Brady stays pretty even keel, but you and Jake, when you got, it's too
I love
easy.
the fucking
It's
Lakers.
too easy to get you guys.
How long
going.
have you guys known me? A long
long
time. How
time.
long have I loved the fucking Lakers? A long
Oh,
time.
I feel you.
It's pathetic.
I feel
It
you.
is pathetic. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him.
No, you don't.
Yes.
When do they play next?
tomorrow night.
You gonna
I'll be
watch 'em?
tuned in. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, but they're bad. That's all I have.
And is Ben Simmons afraid to shoot the rock?
They stink too.
Dude, that video was funny of the one where Kyrie's
Like,
yelling,
fucking shoot,
shoot it, Ben, shoot it. And he just passed it. And then KD scores because KD's KD. But yeah, shit's funny.
I got nothing else though. Shout out Sugar Sean.
Shout out Sugar Sean.
It was a battle.
It was a battle. I will say
Did he win? Your opinion. Be honest.
after seeing the stats, I believe he won. At the time, I told Brady, I was like, he has more significant strikes. He should win. At the time, I thought Yum was going to win, but now after seeing the strikes, I think they made the right call.
Okay.
I need to rewatch the fight, but after seeing like the strike breakdown and everything, I can see Sean winning that. But I need to rewatch it, then I'll give my final opinion.
Also, no offense. I know you two are the big time UFC guys. Makachev's Habib.
Oh yeah, no,
He-
I know.
yeah, he's so
No,
good.
I know. I mean,
He's Habib.
I just can't root for him.
I can't root for him. That's why I took Oliveira. I won't root for Makhachev. They're the most boring fighters in the
I
world.
love him.
It literally just makes the 155 weight class boring as fuck now.
No one will beat him.
Nobody will beat him.
Yeah.
But I did see T City Ortega asked Khabib to train him.
Who did I see
Really?
was going to fight that guy who backed out? It might have been fake. Then I saw he was going to fight. Covington. They're
And
saying he's going to
Khamzat?
fight Khamzat.
Yeah, which
that'd
that'd be
be
electric.
that'd be a big fight.
Yeah.
would be a banger, and I think Colby beats his ass.
Yeah, me too.
So the only fighter,
Colby, baby.
the only fighter that
Baby,
gets me
fuck,
invested into UFC is currently going through it right now.
Yeah, your boy
Bo Nickel.
Bo Nickel, baby.
Bo Nickel.
Bo Nickel might
My
not
guy.
lose. Bo Nickel might not lose. Bo Nickel might be able to beat Sal
When's
Bender.
Patty fighting again?
December 10th.
December.
Here or over there? Or they're
No.
at Madison Square Garden, right?
No, that's
No,
November.
he wouldn't fight.
I think this
Madison.
one might just be in
There's
Vegas.
a big card
Okay.
November 10th, right?
Yeah. That's Poirier, baby.
That's Poirier versus
Chandler.
yeah.
That'll
See,
be
Melvin, you know your
He
shit.
knows his shit, dude. He's a big UFC guy.
I still won't watch it.
There's a
I'll bet on it, but I won't watch
There's
it.
two more big fights on that card. I can't remember, but dude, I'm telling you, I will say this: Patty is gonna have his fucking hands.
Who's he
full.
fighting? Did they announce it?
Jared Gordon.
Jared Gordon.
Is he good?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Is Molly on the same card?
No, Molly
No.
fights in November. Yeah,
Okay.
that's who. Yeah, Molly. Yeah,
This is-
Molly's got a big fight. She fights a very, very good.
So
Well,
chick.
she's
on
ranked
the-
now, ain't she, Molly? Right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
So it's November 12th. It's Israel Adesanya and Alex Pereira.
That's right.
Esparza and
Whaley.
Zhang
Wei Li.
Weili.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a
Poirier and Chandler, Frankie Edgar and Chris Gutierrez,
It's a good
It's a
card.
retirement fight.
Dan Hooker and Claudio Pulis,
That'll be a good fight.
Isn't Hooker old?
Brad Riddle
He
and
just loses a
Renato.
lot.
Those aren't the pay-per-view fights. Those are on ESPN Plus.
Yeah, that's pretty big. That'll
Oh,
be a good.
that's the day that Molly fights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aaron Blanchfield and Molly McCann.
Yeah.
Is she main card?
No,
Really?
Should be.
ESPN Plus.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think she's big enough to be main card yet.
All right. One more thing while we're on the fighting subject.
Yeah, bring it up. Woo woo!
Big fight Saturday night.
Big fight.
Huge.
Massive.
Jake, the problem child, Paul,
Let's go, dude.
versus Anderson, the Spider Silva.
Let's go, dude.
How are we feeling going into the fight?
Dude, I mean, listen, I will quote a man. A man once told me, see Jake Paul, bet Jake Paul. And that man is going to be the future mayor of Wheeling, Mike Simone.
Yes.
With that, and dude, listen, I think obviously this is Jake's by far toughest
No
fight.
doubt.
And it would be hysterical to see Anderson Silva knock him out. I'll be honest.
I don't want it.
I don't want it, but it would be funny to see. With that being said, I'm taking Jake Paul.
You a Jake Paul guy or a hater?
I mean, I'm not going to sit here and knock what he's done so far because
Yeah.
honestly, everyone has taken who he's fought to beat him handily, and he's come out and won his fights. Now, whether or not they were close and they kind of just gave it to him, that's up for discussion.
Yeah.
But he came out. You can't argue the stats. He's beaten a bunch of guys that no one was taking him to beat.
Yeah,
So I respect his work and I respect his ability to market himself.
no doubt.
Silva, though.
I know. I know.
Tough one. Have you seen the line on that?
No.
I think they're both like minus
I
110 right around there.
still think you're probably gonna tell me I'm crazy. I still think it's fixed.
It could be. I mean, who knows?
Not a
I don't know.
chance.
I
They're
mean,
both getting paid. Why not? Why not a chance?
Not a chance.
Why?
I mean, it'd be very
Why
hard.
would you work that hard to fix fights?
Money.
You want my
Not
pick?
a chance.
Money.
No way.
You want my pick?
Why? Give me. You know what? You're
Money,
gonna
they-
fire me up now.
No, I'm not. I'm
Why
not trying
do
to fire
think
you
it's
up.
fixed though?
But why do I think it's fixed? Because
Give me
I
an
just
example.
I trust me. Do I think that Jake Paul knows what he's doing and like marketing and how to build something? Absolutely.
Okay, I'm not asking
But
for
I just-
that.
I
though.
just
want an
don't-
example where you think it was fixed, and let me
I'm on
come
the train
back
that a
at
lot
it.
of things are fixed. I think the NBA's fixed.
see. You're one of the. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
I
If
think
you're
the
gonna
NBA is
be one of those
100%
guys,
fixed. How could they're way too good for them to blow like 20-point leads?
Then you got to say the NHL's fixed. Then you got to say
no, because I
fucking
don't. I
that's
think I
fixed.
truly think that like the effort level in the NBA versus the NHL was just so much different.
So then how?
I disagree with that
how-
too.
how do you explain though? How
no,
do you,
NHL. 1 second.
I think
NHL
the NBA is. I don't think that
People listen. NHL, no doubt. They play harder than the NBA. But where I think the NBA gets a bad rap anymore is they say they don't play defense. I disagree. I think they play defense, but these guys offensively are so skilled anymore
But
that you
can-
can't stop
But
them.
you could still see though that their
And you can't
defensive
touch 'em.
effort, their defensive
can't
effort in the
touch 'em.
playoffs goes up though. Like from
is
the,
it that, or
from
do the
moment-
refs call less?
But I'm saying from the
I
moment
like
of
it. This is a fight.
from the moment of
the
the
biggest
beginning
fight
of
of
the
the week.
NHL season, I truly think that it means more than it does in the NBA. From the beginning of the NHL season compared to the beginning of the NBA season, it just means more to NHL players than it does the NBA.
you might be right there, but what I'm
Because
saying,
they're battling for points, they're battling for playoff seeding, they're battling for different things. The NBA, they truly don't start caring until they lose a couple games in a row. Like,
after All-Star break.
But here's
when they
that's,
really
that's
start
my
going.
point, though.
Here's
Like,
my
the NHL,
argument,
like,
though.
You have to grind from the beginning to the end. Like it's
you
not,
said in the NBA, like, how can they blow these giant leads?
that's my point. Like
What's the difference when it happens in college basketball?
What they always say about what do they, Melvin?
those
you
kids
were
are
a
trying to make it out.
But
You're
you
a
think college
basketball
basketball's
guy. What do
fixed?
they always say about basketball? It's a game of runs.
I understand that.
That's 100% correct. It's a game of runs.
So when I'm sitting on my couch and WVU's playing Texas Tech and we're down by 18
I don't
with
think
8
college
minutes to
sports are
go,
fixed.
and I throw $100 on that fucking money line, and WVU comes back and wins, and I hit for 800 because Deuce is a dog, you think that's fixed?
No, I'm saying that I think that professional
Which that
sports.
happened, by the way.
I think that professional sports are obviously a lot more easily fixed than
See, I
anything.
don't like to hear that.
This is my opinion.
But
I think that they
we
are.
weren't talking NBA in that though. Let's stick to the fighting. I want to know why you think it's fixed.
Why do I think it's
With
fixed?
Jake
Because of
Paul.
money.
I disagree.
Because of money. You're telling me that he can't keep building this and building it more until more and more money,
But
more
why
people
would
want to
he
fight him.
train this hard?
Anderson Silva's retired. What does he have to gain by winning?
He's
What does he have
not
to gain by
retired.
losing?
Anderson Silva
He is
has
not
been
retired.
fighting like
Yeah,
big
he's been
boxers and
fighting.
winning.
Good.
Yeah.
I hope he knocks Jake Paul out.
Okay, that's fine.
Jake Paul 100%
Jake
knows
Paul-
what he's doing, though. I'm not
Jake
gonna lie.
Paul
Because he can fight.
to win.
No,
No, I'm
to
not
give
talking
him
about fighting.
credit.
I'm talking he knows how to market.
Silva
No, no
just
doubt.
got
That's
knocked
why
down
he-
twice
yeah,
in
100%.
sparring. Jake Paul is gonna win.
He said that was fake. He tweeted at KSI, said that was fake. Said don't believe everything you hear.
Silva said it himself,
No, he didn't.
didn't he?
No, because he literally tweeted at KSI because KSI was saying obviously Jake's gonna win. He heard he got knocked down twice in practice or whatever, and
KSI hates Jake, so he's going to say anything.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Jake Paul to win. I gotta leave. Follow me on Twitter, Brady_21_.
You have
You
a
gotta catch
date?
more- You got to catch more snakes.
Motherfucker got to paint.
Jake
off
Paul.
tomorrow?
Thanks,
That's
Brady.
all I'm saying.
See ya.
Jake Paul, problem child. He's gonna knock him out, and then he's gonna fight. I don't know. Wish
Connor.
KSI would quit being a pussy.
Connor.
That'd be lit. And then he could knock him out next.
Nate Diaz.
He wouldn't knock him out. Connor would snap his leg first, taking a
He'd
step
probably try-
backwards.
Yeah.
That crazy fucker might try something like that.
Ty, could you imagine if one of us just walked out mid-episode like these two have done in the past
Yeah, I
couple
know,
weeks?
right?
I'm about to dip out as well. We are wrapping it up.
We're at a perfect time, you know.
Yeah.
Let's just end it there. Obviously, you think you want Silva to win. Who you think's gonna win though?
Paul.
We'll go there. Okay, Jake Paul, because you think it's fixed. I can't stand people like you.
Every time, but I just
Like you
With
were
him,
like,
I do. Like, I don't think like actual UFC.
I don't.
and, like,
I see.
actual
I just
boxing is.
don't
see
understand
that.
why. I don't.
I just think the
get it.
NBA is because you say it yourself. I understand
We're
basketball
not
is a game of
talking
runs.
about the NBA.
I understand that. I'm talking.
I think most
about,
of them dudes make too much money to be worried about money they're going to make fixing games when it could ruin their entire career.
That's true.
But the way I look at it too, dude, is like, just because these guys get paid, you don't think they still have that competitive edge to
oh,
them?
dude,
no,
I know.
100%.
I disagree.
what I mean?
100%. I still think that they're
Yeah.
competitive, but I'm just saying like. I don't know. It really just boils down to I don't like the NBA as much as I like other
That's
things.
fine, which is completely fine, but that still has nothing to do with you thinking the Jake Paul fights are fixed. If you're trying to
For
judge
him.
it off Woodley, then you're nuts.
Well, yeah, because he hasn't really fought a real fighter yet.
I mean,
All right, we're
It's too- I
ending
told
it.
you it's too easy.
We're ending it.
I
Just
mean,
go.
follow me on Twitter and Instagram. at
Thank you,
Juice-
Schwarf.
Yeah, thank you, Schwarf. Thank you, Schwarf, for coming.
Yes, thank you, Schwartz.
Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Juice Fisherman. Make sure to subscribe to the Juicebox Podcast. T-shirts, we only have larges and XLs available in, I believe, limited quantities. So reach out as soon as possible.
Bye.
Thank you.
Woo!
You want to plug yourself?
Yeah, let me get something in. Instagram at MWSchwartz25. And I would like to show you all my shirt. It says Almost Friday. I wore this same type of shirt the last time I was on the pod. I promise I have more clothes at home.
At Melvin the Intern on Twitter. Follow for
Um,
winners.
Yeah, I got nothing to say to end. At Tyler Dro 24 _ on Twitter and Instagram. Peace out.